Hello, welcome back to LIVENODING. This episode I will be doing an improvisation using spectrum nodes in Blender. So let's get started. So I'll be using something like circle, but you will see that circle might not be the one we want. So we want to use also ring. So with the circle circle nodes, it's useful to create circles, but you might notice that if you want to slice it like a pizza, you don't have that options. Of course, you have options to change the degree and change the mode, create a Pac-Man, but that's not so useful if you want to have like a pizza slices. So let's just use ring instead. With the ring, we have control over the radius, but let's use this one instead, so we can control the outer part and the inner part. So let's save this very quickly. So pizza slices, and we want 2. Okay, so we can have this kind of pizza slices if you want, and let's reduce the number for now. So we could also separate these objects just by activating that, but in this case that's not what we want. We're just gonna use polygon boom, simpler to use actually, and we're gonna output as mesh viewer. Okay, something like that. So we have this pizza slices, right? Now we want to maybe randomize the color, and we want to randomize the scale. In order to do that, we can just use transform mesh. We have polygon and vertices data. We don't have edge data, so we can do it this way. So this is actually already quite interesting. We have a lot of control over the pizza slices, and I don't know, something with our brain. Our brain actually likes order structure, like grid or circular array. Okay, even if we didn't realize that. And yeah, things like simply by rotating kind of give us kind of entertain our brain somehow. So in this case, I want to maybe scale the pizza slices in so you can see you can control it in Y, X, Z. Nothing much with Z in this case. We could have more slices, and here let's see what else. So that's kind of cool effects. If you rotate it and move it correctly, you can have like a kind of like a lens aperture animations. I think I've done that in the past. In this case, I just want to show you can also scale it in all directions. You need to use custom origin. By default, I think I want this to be 0, 0, 0. Okay, to be more clear. Space, maybe global. Okay, custom directions, all directions, and we have control over the factor. Let's just random number. Hopefully this works. Oops. Random number. Float. We have 20 here, but we're just gonna plug this anyway. Plug it here. All right. And we can randomize the number. Okay. We need to use list split. All right. So that's That's really what I want. And we can pick a value, random number value, and the size needs to be the same as the circle itself or the ring. So we need a number. Plug this into the radial sections and random number like so. So now we can have this. Pretty cool and easy. You can combine all of them into a single object if you want, merge, and you can solidify, etc. It's kind of cool. So the slices, the pizza slices, it's not exactly correct here. Maybe we need to reduce the middle part into nothing. So this is starting to look pretty promising. You might want to randomize the height or the extrusions. You can definitely do that. If you ever seen me doing this with line, so line is really useful also for this. Because this is circular also, and we have something that looks a little bit like a DNA spiral, if you want that. What else? We can, if you want to have the center, so currently they're in the middle, we can have another transform mesh, I believe. And we can just move it out. Okay, let's just transform mesh, and hopefully each and individual circle can be pushed out. Okay, like so. Okay, so that's taken care of. And also you can have extrude. We have many type of extrusion, can be confusing at times. Sometimes it's easier just to use solidify. So maybe use solidify for now. You might notice that all our polygon face is separated, so that's keeping things simple and easy. So the thickness value, be careful. It's actually minus if you push it up. I think it's Blender thing, but solidify is probably does that. It's okay for now. Just use another random number. We have 30 different slices. We can do that. Here you can see we also need to split the value. So list split is really pretty handy. So this is like another demonstration of the power of parametric in SketchUp. And from something that's just like a ring, we can have all this kind of goodness. So let's save this. You might be wondering what happened if I change the sections. So we have more slices, of course, but the slicing is also in this concentric. So in that case, we need to get rid of this. Just increase the value manually. So yeah, I think that's probably pretty much it I want to show you. It's still it's a fun thing to do. What else? this kind of design, you can perhaps create like some kind of tower. I think there's a design like this. I'm not sure this is for maybe like cats stray, so the cats can go up and play around. So you can create that kind of design using this example. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you find this interesting and useful. So basically with sphere chalk, lots of primitives can be split into different polygon face, and then we can scale, rotate each and individual polygon face, and we can of course solidify it, and each now separated, but you can always merge it. And so, yeah, it's a lot of potential there. And of course we also have these options with the ring. Pretty cool. All right, so thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.